On January 19th, 2025, TikTok is still banned, y'all. It looks like on January 19th, 2025, they are removing the app from Apple stores. No longer will it be available. So what it means, if you currently have TikTok on your phone now, do not update your phone. Do not get another phone, which is hard to do. But the minute you do any updates or switch out your phone, you will no longer have access to the app. The creators are still going crazy, y'all. Check out these reactions, and I need you guys to stay in tune to the end because I have more information.
I'm so tired of the lies and the bullshit from the American government. Like, it's like, cut the shit. Like, if like governments and fucking corporations, cut the bullshit. We already know the truth. We know the real reasons why y'all want to ban TikTok has absolutely nothing to do with trying to protect us and protect our data. Since when have y'all protected us? Since when have you not sold our data? You've been doing that shit for years. The only reason why you want to ban TikTok is because, one, you want to control it because it's the most popular app, it's the most popular social media app on the planet right now. So you want to have control over that so that you can change up the algorithms and you can have control and you can have our fucking information and you can control what we see. Because if if the United States takes this shit over, the app is going to suck. Okay. Just like all the other apps that Americans own, they fucking suck. You don't want us to have access to any useful information. You just want to control everything. You want to own everything. It's all about control. Like, you talk that, like, y'all really talking about you want to protect us. You can't even protect us from the fucking drones. Y'all, I mean, it's like cut the bullshit, cut the lies. We already know about the aliens. We already know about y'all just keep fucking lying. All of this shit, y'all, for real, it's just a massive distraction. And I feel like our governments and the corporations, the people that own everything, I feel like they know that it's a mass awakening happening. And they try in any and every single way to keep us asleep, keep us down, keep us doing the same shit we've been doing, keep us in this slave system that they got us in, this slave cycle that they got us in. And they just keep trying to come up with all of these ways to distract us. They see people coming together, especially through this app, people all around the world, Americans and other people learning about each other, coming together, and they do not like that shit. They do not like the mass collective coming together because they don't want shit to change. They want to keep shit going the way that it's been going so it benefits them. Like, they use all of these fear tactics against us to power themselves. But I feel like the roles are now reversing because that the fear that they put in us, we're now putting it in them. And they don't even realize it. Or maybe they do realize it. I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm just annoyed with this shit. And that shit is really wrong. Like, for you to try to force somebody to sell something that they created and then you gonna try to fucking take it over. And this shit is gonna suck because you're gonna put all of these limitations on it and it's not gonna be the same. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen, y'all. I'm just irritated and I'm just really tired of this government control shit.
Do you think that the government is just wanting our information and our data, which I'm pretty sure they already have access to? They did release not too long ago stating that, hey, the FBI warned that iPhone users and Android recent leaks of Texas, the text breach. So I don't know if they're trying to make that and put that into why they want to take over TikTok, but they have a lot of people pissed off right now. Let's check out more creators.
Officially denied the appeal for TikTok to not be banned. So looks like we have to say goodbye to this app on January 19th. The likelihood of the ban not going into effect is extremely low because that means that officially ByteDance will have to sell to an American company, I think, which also means that there needs to be a buyer with enough capital that's willing to take on this kind of app, but that also means that TikTok has to be willing to sell, both of which I just don't really see happening. But I don't know. I mean, like, I also didn't think that it would make it this far. I thought it definitely would have at least accepted the appeal, just like elongate the conversation in general. I normally like would not post a video like this, but honestly at this point it doesn't even matter anymore, because I guess the app will literally be inaccessible within almost less than a month. I'm gonna continue to post on here just because it's something that I like to do, but I gotta figure out now what I'm gonna do after this, because I still really like content creation, but I'm definitely hesitant to move to like another platform. So this is crazy.
So once again over the weekend, there was more TikTok fun happened in the midst of it all. TikTok appealed to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court basically said, we may hear the case, but in regard to you asking to hear it expedited and stay the ban on TikTok during the proceedings, they declined that. So from the looks of it, in the US, as of January 19th, the day before the inauguration, we won't have TikTok anymore. It'll be gone. Of course, unless you download a VPN on your phone and then, log into the VPN and say that you're somewhere else, like I do when I'm outside of the country to get into the US. And all you gotta do is change your app store to Canada or someplace outside of the US. Additionally, people have been asking where else on the internet you can find me. You know that tube place? I'm there. So if you want to watch my videos, every single one of them is also posted there. They're also posted on Instagram. So, if you really love me and you want to stay with me, you can go over to the tube. The way that they format shorts now on the app, I guess, is supposed to be really easy to use. I don't know. I just started uploading consistently there like a little over a month and a half ago. Men are mean there. I mean, not any meaner than they are here. But, so yeah, that's kind of what's going on in the meantime, while we wait to hear if the Supreme Court will actually even hear the case. Do I think it will actually end up banned? No. But I, again, am not a clairvoyant. I am not here to predict the outcome of anything. So don't fucking accuse me 2 months from now of lying to you because my hunch was wrong. Shut the fuck up. Really, though. Just a feeling, not a fact. Learn how to differentiate. Anywho,
I'm a nobody that has somehow become a somebody because of TikTok. I now have a successful small business. I was able to put a down payment on my husband's dream car. And People magazine wrote a story about me. And I have finally found a place where I can be myself. And for some reason, people accept me for me. Dreams are made on this app and lives are changed. And even if the app goes away, the change that this app has made is never going to go away. It has changed my life and countless others. It's not just an app where people dance all day and do silly trends. It's an app where people help people pay off medical debt, where we learn how to make sourdough, where we make the world reader think that we all think she can't read. TikTok has touched the lives of countless people. To think that it's all going to go away is really scary. Whether you rely on it for finances or for entertainment or connecting with the community. I've honestly been trying to avoid this whole thing just because it's been really upsetting. But I just wanted to say thank you because all of you have changed my life. I see every comment, I see every like. So even if this app might not be around for much longer, thank you.
I do feel bad for a lot of creators on TikTok, myself including. I am on TikTok. We built a lot of followers. I know I've built a lot of followers over there on the app. I have my good things and the bad things about TikTok, but overall, I absolutely adore TikTok like any other American because I've absolutely learned a lot. Absolutely. The microphone that I'm using is from the TikTok shop. No promo, but they just do things a lot better as far as with their algorithms. A lot of people are trying to see what's the next big social media move. Will everybody come over to YouTube? I see a lot of creators stating, hey, I'm going to start my YouTube channel. Instagram. What about Instagram? Facebook? I know I'm not a big Instagram person, and I hear a lot of people saying that, Instagram is for pictures and pictures only. What if you're a person who don't like pictures? What if you're a person who likes to talk, and like to actually, get together and build a community and, relate to other people? What do you do then?
I just was getting my influencer career off the ground, and it's like, yeah, bitch, you're fired. Because where am I gonna go to Instagram? Like, yeah, that's one job I didn't like. I don't like it. And now they're saying go to YouTube. I'm not about to work. You know how long it took me to build this following? A long time. And I had different careers on, and now y'all want me to go to YouTube? YouTube Shorts? You can't even scroll. Like, it goes this way. It don't even go this way. Like, bruh, I guess I just gotta find something else to do with my time. Another way to make some money, because this is bullshit. I'm not going back to Facebook. I'm not going back to Instagram. You can't even search shit on Instagram. Like, it's just, this is sick. Lemonade, I think Lemonade is on, because it's affiliated with TikTok. I think they're gonna ban Lemonade too. Like, it just, where are we going? When y'all find a backup plan, let me know. I'm really disappointed in TikTok. Letting them people mess with their money. TikTok, you letting these people mess with your bag. Our bag is your bag. Your bag is our bag. Why are you letting them fuck our money up? This is crazy. Anyway, let me know where y'all decide to go. I might start me a new page on Instagram. Starting a whole new page just seems insufferable. Like, it took 4 years. Look at these fucking squirrels up in these people's car. Oh my God. Oh my God. Roll my shit up. Hell fuck no. This is crazy. Okay. All I'm saying is, where are we going? MySpace? What the fuck are we finna do? This is crazy. Ah! This is a messed up way to get fired.
So TikTok is getting banned and you are a creator or you want to become an influencer, this is what you're going to do. Okay, relax. One of the first things you're going to want to do, save your content, save your favorite videos on here. You're going to need it to repurpose it on other platforms. For the next month, okay, until January 19th, you are going to grind and you're going to make sure that you promote your other social medias, whether that's in the caption, whether you say link in the bio, whether you say follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube, whatever. Don't expect a bunch of people to just flock, okay? And that's why you're gonna have to repeat it. You're gonna have to repeat it, okay? Next, you're gonna pick your platforms and pick strategically. My beauty and fashion girls, my wellness girls, my DIY girls. You're gonna go on Instagram. You can also go on Pinterest. You can also go on, what's the other one? YouTube. For the social commentators, go on Twitter, go on Threads. We don't really want to see you on Instagram like that. No offense. Also go on YouTube. This is important. This next one, you're going to adapt. So like what you're doing on TikTok, for some of you will not fly on Instagram. So you have to just change, pivot a little, look at the algorithm. So for Instagram, you want to lean into trend. YouTube is so good for storytelling, for longer form content. You're going to want to start thinking about how you're going to diversify for next year. And last but not least, stay positive. There was a time before TikTok. There will be a time after. It will be fine. You've done it once, you've pivoted, or maybe you haven't done it at all. You want to start getting into social media. TikTok's not the only way, okay? You'll be okay. Keep your head up. I will see you soon. Duh. Bye.
5 days, TikTok will be banned, CapCut will be banned, and Lemon 8 will be banned. This is not a joke. This shit is actually happening. And with all this chaos, people are like, oh my God, what is the next app? Where am I gonna go to? Is my channel done? And I think that I have found the best app that is possible. Like, this shit has potential to be the next Bitcoin, bro. So there's this new app and it's called Clapper. It is very similar to TikTok when it first started out. And when I say very similar, I mean that I see the potential in it. You know what I'm saying? It has the same format as TikTok. When you're scrolling on the videos, everybody on there is new. There's definitely a lot of potential to grow. I made a page on there last week and I'm already at 107 followers, and one of my videos already hit 4K, and I've already made money on this account, bro. And I'm not even like officially monetized. I don't even have like a rack like all these other accounts. Like, you need at least 1,000 to get monetized on other accounts, bro. I have 107. So look, bro, remember this date, December 15th. Your boy told you that Clapper is going to be the next app. But keep in mind, I'm not getting paid for this, bro. I truly believe in this app, bro.
So what do you think about the other creators? The one lady had really good advice. Like she said, hey, if you do makeup, hair, girlies, I need you to go over to Instagram. If you like to tell stories, if you like to create, come over to YouTube. Good advice. The other guy, go to an app called Clapper. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna stick and make my home YouTube. Absolutely love it because YouTube is kind of similar to TikTok. I know TikTok is fast form, but I think you can build a community and actually, you can build a lasting community on TikTok or on YouTube. YouTube. So now you got me over here. But I want to end with the last creator, which she's an attorney. She has her opinion. Let's hear what she has.
TikTok is fighting back against the ban. In a last-ditch effort this week, TikTok filed a motion with the DC Court of Appeals asking for an emergency temporary injunction. Daria, what's a temporary injunction? It's basically a hold. They're asking for the ban to be paused until the Supreme Court can rule on it. The motion reads the petitioners, aka TikTok, move for a temporary injunction pending Supreme Court review. Absent such relief, the act will take effect on January 19, 2025, on the eve of the presidential inauguration. Before that happens, the Supreme Court should have an opportunity to decide whether to review this exceptionally important case. And an injunction is especially appropriate because it would give the incoming administration time to determine its position. So they're essentially asking for a timeout, and they're asking for the court to grant this decision by December 16th. If they don't get it, they'll go to the Supreme Court and ask for an emergency ruling there, which would block the law while it's appealed. So the question is, realistically, will TikTok be banned? I went to Yale Law School where I focused in constitutional law. The two main arguments as this goes to the Supreme Court are going to be First Amendment issues versus interests of national security. I'll rapid fire go through the most likely scenarios so you can understand what may happen next. Starting off strong with the first option. It's a possibility the Supreme Court decides not to take this case at all. The Supreme Court gets to vote on all the cases that they take, which is called granting a writ of cert. And it's not a guarantee that they'll want to hear this one. They also don't have to say why they want to take a case or not. It's pretty much up to them. If they decide that this is an important constitutional question, then they might take it. But if they decide because of the way the law was written, they'd rather not get involved, then they don't have to, and it's over for that route. Second scenario, they could take the case, hear oral arguments, and they'll likely issue their opinion in June. During that period, the ban would essentially be paused. But because of the current conservative makeup of the court, there's no telling how they would rule. Third scenario, the DC Appeals Court could grant the delay that TikTok is asking for, at which point DJT becomes president, and he said that he would not support a TikTok ban. Can he actually do this? Maybe. He could tell the stores like Apple and Google Play, we're not going to enforce this TikTok ban. But it's a little tricky because he's not super reliable. Scenario 4, a better alternative. DJT could declare that TikTok is in compliance with the law, which is asking the Chinese company ByteDance to sell to a US company. If he says they're in compliance, then it's technically moot. But still, this leaves the door open for a US company or a competitor of TikTok to come in and sue and say, hey, they're not actually following the law. And the last scenario, scenario number 5, would involve DJT pressuring Congress to repeal the law. Now, this one is a little bit far-fetched, considering the bill had bipartisan support from both the left and the right, Democrats and Republicans. So the future of TikTok is uncertain. It could play out in any of those ways. Either way, TikTok right now is in serious jeopardy.
Come January 19, 2025, the world is definitely going to be different. Don't know how, don't know what it's going to look like, but I definitely want to know what your thoughts are, what your opinions is. What do you think? Are you guys using the app? Are you worried? Are you guys out here with a lot of followers or actually built up your income, your clientele on that app? There's so many different stories that you hear. The one lady was almost in tears. Like she was in tears. When you find your community, that's everything. I totally get it. Well, I'm Keisha Reacts, and stay tuned to another one.